Okay, hello, welcome again. These would be 2.4, so chapter 2, section 4. The homework here is going to be on page 103, and this is titled Solving Equations with Variables on Each Side, meaning each side of the equal sign. So if you look at this first problem, find the equal sign and call that the middle. So you have a left side and a right side. On the left, I see a 2c minus 5. Over on the right, I see a c plus 4. So you should notice you have the variable c on each side, a 2c on the left and a c on the right. Let's simplify that just so we have a variable on one side or the other. It doesn't matter which side, it's kind of your preference. On this one, I would rather take this c and put it over here. Go to the left. So your question is, how do I get rid of a c? And that is simply to subtract it. Well, remember, if I subtract c there, I have to subtract c from the other side as well. So when you simplify, what's 2c minus c? Well, technically, this is a 1c. A lot of times we don't write the 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1, so you have just a c. Bring down my minus 5 equals, well, this is what I can x out, and bring down my 4. Then you should notice your second step would be to simply add 5. That allows you to x this part out, so you get an answer of c equals 4 plus 5 is 9. The next one I want to work out with you is number 6. And number 6 involves some parentheses. You should remember the distributive property. That should come into play here. Remember, I like to draw arrows. You do these two first, and then do these two next. So when you distribute, you have a negative 2x, and then a minus 6. Be careful on that. Watch that carefully. Then I'm going to bring down my 4x minus 3. So again, that's called distributive property. Now, looking at the problem, look at your equal sign, find the left side, find the right side. I would start off maybe by subtracting the 4x. That allows me to x these out. Now let's simplify. Negative 2x minus 4x over here would be this minus 6x. Again, negative 2 minus 4. Bring down the minus 6 equals, that would have to be a minus 3. My next step would be to add this 6 to each side. So this is what x is out. So I bring down a minus 6x equals negative 3 plus 6. That'd be a positive 3. Almost done. I want to then divide by negative 6. So these can be marked out. X equals, and I have to reduce the fraction. 3 over negative 6 would simplify to a negative 1/2. So make sure you are always reducing your fractions. One more that I wanted to work out with you. We'll work at the rest of them out in class. I want to do number 8. Again, look at the parentheses. You have 2 sets of parentheses now, so you have to do distributive property twice. Not a big deal. We're going to write 5 plus 3q minus 3 and 4 makes 12 equals 2q. 2 times 1 makes 2. Then, something different. If you notice on the left side, you have this 5 and this minus 12. They can be put together. They can be, that's called combining like terms or collecting like terms. So think 5 minus 12. 5 minus 12 is a negative 7. But I'm going to bring down this 3q out here. Then my equals 2q plus 2 can be brought down as well. Again, that's called combine like terms. 5 minus 12 is negative 7. Then let's start simplifying. I think I'm going to subtract this 2q from each side. 3 minus 2 is 1, so q minus 7 equals, this is what x is out, equals 2. Then I can, oops, not add 9. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I want to add 7 to each side. This should be the easier part. So this is what x is out. Bring down my q, and 2 and 7 is 9. That's where I was getting the 9 earlier. My answer there is 9. So again, we will work the rest of these out in class. That takes care of the 3 problems I wanted to go over with you. We'll see you later.